My name is Eric Moldero. This is a story about my ongoing search for life. Not just living, not just surviving, but finding a true feeling of being alive. For the days to slow down, to feel more fascinated, to be more in the present and aware of the beauty that surrounds me. To enjoy more of the little things. I originally started off in San Francisco, California, where I had a successful career as an animator at one of the world's largest ad agencies. I bought the house, I had the beautiful wife, the dogs, the cat, the man cave, the hobbies, the motorcycles. Everything I wanted at the time, I had. I thought I was happy. But it seemed like everyone around me that was sharing the same lifestyle was not. Was my happiness temporary? On my path, was I destined to end up just like them, miserable in a cage built with a white picket fence? What I started to realize was that everything that I had was not what I really needed. So I decided to do something about it. I sold most of what I had and moved to a beach in Mexico. Living down here is like a dream. The weather, the people, the empty beaches. My daily routine would consist of surfing or spearfishing in the morning, then half a day's work freelancing, then relax and spend the rest of my time with my wife and my daughter. But like any routine, my routine in Mexico started to feel old after a while. Though a lot of my time every day was mine, the days started to fly by again. My routine in Mexico started to feel as monotonous as the routine I had back in San Francisco. So one day in the surf lineup, I met Tommy, a surfer and a fisherman. He asked me if I wanted to escape the summer heat and join him to go commercial salmon fishing in Alaska for a season. So I jumped on him. Not knowing exactly what I signed up for, I packed the warmest clothes I had, picked up a GoPro, and in a few weeks, I was in a place I thought I would never experience. Alaska.
The captain too. What up, brother?
Oh, fuck! It's like I left yesterday. No? Shit. The year is gone.
Oh shit. Yep.
Looking
yeah.
good. Looking good.
Fine, man.
Why do you look like a man?
Salmon Special Harvest Area Management Plan. The Naknek River Special Harvest Area consists of the waters of the Naknek River from a line between the ADF&G regulatory markers located at 58 degrees 53.37 north latitude by 157 degrees 03.17 west and 58 degrees 42.67 north. The vessel may not have more than 150 fathoms on board. Fishermen in the Naknek Creek District should stand by at 12 noon on Sunday, July 8th for the next possible announcement. This has been the Alaska Department of Fish and Game and King Salmon.
A few hours waiting. Well, hopefully if they open us, they're gonna maybe open us like forever, you know?
the beginning of the season, it's all set up. Setting up the cabin, lines, heavy equipment, and repairing damaged nets from the previous season. When all that's done, we wait for fishing game to officially start our season. Then we wait for the fish to start making their way to our nets.
nice day. It's gonna be mellow. Gonna load some ice up for the fish. Shouldn't be too much fish today. Look at these conditions. Look at this weather. Gorgeous. Little bit of ice. Keep her clean. Oh, it smells like fish. Hoo-yah! Let's do it. It's like an off day today. So nice. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah, that's a king. Is it? No, that's a big old sockeye. Beauty. Beautiful conditions, man. Can't get nicer weather than this up here.
The middle net's fishing, that one's fishing, but it's too shallow, and you're heavy with fish. That's the time I deliver, you know. And so if I can get maybe like 3,000 in there early, you know, if there's more fish, you know, because we got all the fish that were there, we can't like freaking, you know, get more than what's there, you know.
It's not fair.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
You were pulling a lot of fish in. I was watching. I'm thinking, oh my God, I can imagine what Tovik is thinking right now.
Oh yeah.
Holy
he was like, yeah. Every time. He was like.
Did he pick his head up? Holy shit.
Oh my God. I don't know. I mean, we were clearing the gear pretty often, so nothing built up, you know what I mean? So we were just kind of getting. But at the end there, huh? Tom, they're hitting like crazy, huh? The outer? Yeah. Yeah, they're hitting like crazy.
Alright, let's go get some fish. So this is 12, this is midnight. Alaskan sunset. This is my net. One of the nets I'm gonna clear right now. Not expecting to get much, maybe 20 fish. Yeah, see that right there? That's a hit. Yeah, baby. Fish on. Hopefully we got that guy. Sun will drop a little bit more. He's up to the east. No, that way, whatever that is. East. Till about there at about 4 in the morning, and it'll start to rise. So basically went down there. It's about as far as it's gonna go, a little bit lower, and it's gonna ease up to the right, about the island over there. It's gonna raise up. Problem is, we got bears right now. I just shot a couple warning shots over there, yonder. Over there, yonder, son of a bitch. This GoPro ain't gonna be able to see nothing. But yeah, normally we got one bear around here. He's like a teenage, he's a youngish bear. He's cool, he's not really a threat. But, and he's been around day, night, whatever. He's cool, we call him Buddy. Whoa, look at that, guys, that's another hit. 2 hits. So yeah, what worries me about this new sighting that I just seen right now, there's 2 bears. I think it might be a mom and cub. You gotta watch out for those. Can't be anywhere near a mom and her cubs. Looks like we're getting a lot of hits here, actually. All right, so this is basically clearing the net. I'm gonna pull it like this. See what we got on there? Now this is a mellow night, man. These are actually very pleasant to work. But you gotta keep your guard up, because we're not the only ones looking for fish. Bears are looking for a meal as well. This guy's proper tangled. So, as I look for bears with one eye, work the net with the other. Hopefully those warning shots do their job. Right over their head. See this guy? They get stuck in our nets. It's a little flounder. Check him out. I'm flounder. Bye, flounder. You're free to go. Live long, prosper. Make babies. Don't come around the nets. Now those clouds over there are gonna make it, it won't get too dark. I mean, we get the sun from there. Once those clouds over there come over here, fish hit, it'll make it darker. A little harder to work. Not too bad, but definitely harder to see Mr. Bear or Mama Bear. I think two of those fuckers this time.
know, dude.
I need more ammo. And this air horn don't fucking work, man. I was depending on this shit. Back in the water now. Those two bears came down at our buddy's net. About 200 yards down. Had to pop some rounds at him and scare him with the noise. So now I'm back here. And clear this net. Move on to my second. Should have turned on the camera That would have been cool. But you know, every time that shit happens, man, last thing you're thinking about is a fucking camera. Guess I'm not a good news time reporter and shit. First thing I did is grab my air horn, because the shotgun's on the quad, which you can see is way over there. So I grabbed the air horn, head over towards the quad, tried to blast it, slipped out of my hands into the water, which may or may not have made it work or not. Whether it was falling in the water, I don't know if those things are waterproof. I even twisted off the cap, tried to clean it off and blow it again, and it just wasn't making noise. So that kind of sucks. So now I went back to the cabin, got a new air horn, got a box of rounds loaded up, the shotgun, and we will be on full alert tonight. You know, the smell of salmon here is kind of strong. You know, they do have an incentive to come down here. All they want to do is eat. All they want to do is live, just like us, man, you know? Fuzzy critters, and then these guys. Thank you for your life for us, buddy. Buddy fish, you're gonna feed a family. Looks like our clouds are covering our sunlight, but you still have enough light to see the horizon. I remember last year when I got snuck up on by a mama bear and 2 cubs. She got to 12 meters from me. That night we had a storm coming from Siberia, so it was pitch black. All I seen was a reflection of the cub's eyes from my headlamp and the profile of the mama bear. By the time I shot at her, I was 6 meters away from her. Scariest moment of my life. Here I am a year later, doing this shit again on purpose. What the hell's wrong with me? Why am I talking like PewDiePie or Filthy Frank? Bear update. No bears, that's good. Hopefully they got the message. This net is pretty much cleared. I got a bin full of fish floating right there, clipped on. Right there. What's up, bird? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna walk up to where the tide is. Heard a gunshot. Must be a bear down there. What the fuck is that? It's okay. Oh, look at that. Good thing we'll clear the net again, because we have... Oh, this one drifted into our net. This is no good, so what we'll do is give it to the bears. I'll be down behind us, so if the bears come down, that's a little offering for him. Keep him a little busy for a half a second. Can't always keep my eyes out. I'm trying to work on getting the fish. Beautiful night, man. Beautiful night. Minimal wind, minimal waves, no rain. We got some light. Beautiful night. No bears. The bears not here. That's good. Everyone's happy. Look at this. Look at this moonrise. Beautiful.
done some challenging things in my life, but setnet fishing in Alaska has to be on the top of that list. Bleeding, sweating, and breaking down physically and mentally with the rest of the crew from lack of sleep for constant work. Time didn't just slow down for me. It stood still. I was out of my comfort zone. I was out of my routine. I was living in the moment while building an everlasting brotherhood with everyone around me. The pay wasn't the greatest, but what I walked away with in Alaska was worth more than any amount of money anyone could pay me. I felt alive.